Okay, picture this with me. It's a May morning, you can feel the cool air, the mist is just starting to lift off a green meadow, and through that haze, a silhouette starts to take shape. It's powerful, but it's peaceful. It's totally at home. That's the feeling of Taurus, and in this final part of our exploration, we're getting into what makes it all tick. It's quiet greatness.
And this quote? This is basically our roadmap. It perfectly lays out the journey we're about to take. We're going to look at 3 core truths: that incredible strength that shelters, that surprising softness that most people don't see, and finally, that fire that the earth itself remembers. This is the Taurian spirit, right here.
All right, let's start with that first layer, the one that everyone feels almost immediately. It's this deep, natural instinct to be a guardian. It's a strength that is fundamentally about protection. And here's the thing about this presence. It's not loud. It's not aggressive. It's this quiet, solid energy that just fills a room and tells everyone without a single word, it's okay. Well, I'm here, you are safe. It's like this unspoken promise of stability. And you see this protective energy play out in real life all the time. You become the anchor, you know? Kids just intuitively feel comfortable around you. Partners know that you are the solid ground they can fall back on. And your friends, they know exactly who to call when things get chaotic. You're the calm in their storm. And what's really important to understand is that this isn't some burden you carry. It's just who you are. This quote nails it. Real strength isn't about flexing your own power. It's about being the support system that helps other people find their footing again. So it makes sense that this foundation of stability would naturally spill over into the material world. We're talking about creating value that lasts. And no, it's definitely not luck.
You just have a different relationship with money than most people. It is not about greed at all. It's about a fundamental respect for it as a tool. A tool for what? For security. You get where it comes from, hard work, and you get what it's for, building a safe, stable life. And this is where you can really see the difference in your approach. While it feels like the rest of the world is chasing that next shiny thing, you're playing the long game. You save, you wait, you think things through. It's a kind of discipline that a lot of people just miss.
And honestly, this is why you always seem to have what you need. It's not about being cheap, not at all. It's about being wise. This mindset, it defines real wealth, not by having a ton of stuff, but simply by having enough. And that is a really powerful, peaceful place to operate from.
Okay, so now we're going to go deeper. We've seen the external strength, right? But the most profound, the most interesting part of the Taurian character is this beautiful, gentle paradox, the meeting of true power and real softness.
To the outside world, this is the image. You are the rock. You are the ancient tree that's weathered 1,000 storms. You are the mountain. You are seen as unshakable, resilient, and just incredibly strong. But inside, that's a whole different story. There's this deep well of softness, a vulnerability that, let's be honest, only a very trusted few ever get to see. It's the part of you that craves comfort and love and reassurance, just like anybody else.
But please don't ever mistake that softness for weakness. It's actually your greatest strength. Seriously. Anybody can build up walls and act tough. It takes real courage, real daring to stay gentle in this world and to let someone in.
And what this all comes down to is that your gentleness comes from a place of immense self-assurance. It's like a giant bull that knows its own power. It has absolutely nothing to prove. You're so secure in your own strength that you can afford to be soft. And that is a strength that isn't afraid.
Which brings us to our final, deepest layer. Because underneath the protector and the builder and that gentle heart, there is a hidden fire. This is the power you hold in reserve. Your patience is, well, it's legendary. You can absorb so much. You forgive. You let things go with a grace that seems almost superhuman sometimes. But that calm surface is exactly that, a surface. And this is the big question, isn't it? The one that people who don't know you well should probably think about. Because that legendary patience, well, it does have a limit. See, it's never some sudden explosion out of nowhere. It's a slow burn. It's a process of you giving chance after chance, extending grace over and over again. But eventually, a line gets pushed one too many times, and that cup, it's going to overflow. It's just inevitable. And when that happens, the anger isn't some quick flash that's gone in a second. No, it's a force of nature. It has all the weight of all the patience that came before it. It's not seen very often, but once it is never, ever forgotten.
But let's be really clear here. This isn't a flaw. It's a healthy, absolutely necessary boundary. It's the protective fire that stands guard over that gentle heart. It's that final limit, and it has a name: enough.
So, when you put it all together, this is the picture that you get. You have a protective nature that creates safety, a gentle heart that's brave enough to be soft, and a powerful fire that defends its boundaries.
And that leaves us with one final thought to chew on. Maybe true strength isn't about brute force. Maybe it's this exact blend of quiet power, courageous softness, and an unwavering self-respect.
And that brings our journey into the quiet greatness of Taurus to a close, a sign that is completely at home in the world, rooted in its own profound and gentle power.